Imagine connecting a new computer to a network and it's automatically receive an IP address without any manual configuration. How does that happen? That process is handled by something called DHCP, Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. In today's lab, I will show you how to configure a DHCP server and a Cisco Packet Tracer so that device like PC and router can automatically receive IP addresses. By the end of this tutorial, you will understand what DHCP is, why DHCP is used in the real network, how to configure DHCP server, and how device automatically obtain IP addresses. So if you are preparing for CCNA or learning networking basics, this lab will be very helpful. Dear audience, in a first take, we will learn about computer networking, Cisco Packet Tracer labs, IT certification, cybersecurity, and future technology. If you enjoying learning practical networking lab, consider subscribing to the channel and enabling the notification bell so you don't miss upcoming tutorial. Now let's move to lab. Before we start the configuration, let's first understand what DHCP actually is. DHCP stands for Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. It's a network protocol used to automatically assign IP addresses to devices in the networks. Without DHCP, every device must be configured manually with IP addresses, subnet marks, default gateway, and DNS server. In a large networks with the hundreds or thousands of devices, manually configure would be very difficult. That is why DHCP server are used. DHCP server automatically assign available IP addresses to device when they join the networks. For example, when you connect your laptop to a Wi-Fi network at home or at university, you usually don't configure any IP addresses manually. Your device automatically receive an IP addresses. This happens because the router in your networks is working as a DHCP server. Today we will simulate the same concept using Cisco Packet Tracer. Now let's look at the topology we will build. In this lab, we have one router, one switch, two PCs, and one server acting as a DHCP server. All devices are connected to the same switch. DHCP server will assign IP addresses automatically to the PCs and other router interface. Now opening Cisco Packet Tracer. Now we are inside Cisco Packet Tracer. First, we will build the network topology. From the device menu, we will add one router. We will select PT router. One switch. We will select one switch, two PCs. And one server. Let me rename the device for the clarity. Next, we will connect the devices. From the connection menu, choose copper straight through cable. Router to switch. Switch to DHCP server. Switch to PC1, switch to PC3. Now physically topology is ready. Next we will configure DHCP server. Go to the desktop, IP configuration, set the following IP addresses: 192.168.1.2, subnet mask 255.255.255.0, default gateway 192.168.1.1. Now close the window. Now go to the services tab, select the DHCP server. Currently DHCP server is off, then we will turn it on. Now we need to configure DHCP pool. Here we configure DHCP pool setting, default gateway 192.168.1.1. There are no DNS servers, so we will not put the DNS server. Start IP addresses from 192.168.1.100. Now we will start from the 100. Subnet mask is automatically there. The maximum number of user can be remain default, but we could limit the number of the devices if needed. Now we will choose the 200 devices. Our DHCP server is ready. Now let's confirm the PCs. Go to the PC, desktop, IP configure, select the DHCP. The PC now send the request to a DHCP server. You can see it's received. The IP address is 192.168.1.1. Subnet mask and default gateways automatically appear. Now repeat the same process for the PC1. PC1, desktop, IP services, DHCP. On. The PC receives the next available IP addresses 192.168.1.3. Next, we will configure the router interface, which acts as a default gateway for the networks. Now click the router, go to the CLI mode. Now we will write no there, enable configuration terminal, enter host name R1. Now interface, IP addresses 192.168.1.1, subnet mask 255.255.255.0, enter, no, shutdown. Now line protocol interface gigabit Ethernet change status up and copy and instead of config. To determine DHCP server, I will add another router. Instead of assigning a static IP addresses, we will configure this router, obtain an IP addresses dynamically using DHCP. Now we will connect a router to the cable. So straight copper through and gigabit Ethernet 0/0/0. Now we will connect switch gigabit Ethernet 0/2. Now go to the router CLI mode. We will write no, enable configuration terminal, enter. Host name we have R2, enter, interface, giga 0/0/0, enter, no shutdown, line protocol interface gigabit ethernet is changed, status up. Now we will IP address DHCP. Now here we wait the IP address DHCP is assigned. So you see the DHCP SIG address assigned interface gigabit 0/0/0 assigning DHCP server address 192.168.1.4. Instead, we will not assign the IP addresses to the interface because the DHCP act like DHCP assigning the all IP address to the other interfaces. Now we verify using command. Go to the in. Now I show IP interface brief. We can see that interface gigabit ethernet 0/0/0 assigning the IP addresses via DHCP server. So 192.168.1.4 DHCP server is up and protocol is up. Now let's test connectivity from PC command prompt. So we will go to the PC 0 command prompt, ping the default gateway 192.168.1.1. Successfully reply. Now ping PC 1 192.168.1.3. Successfully again. Finally ping the router 2. Ping 192.168.1.4. Everything is worked correctly. In a real network, DHCP is manually used for the end devices like PC, laptop, and mobile devices. Routers and switches usually use static IP addresses. However, some router interface, especially those connected to the internet, may receive IP addresses dynamically from the ISP, Internet Service Provider. In this lab, we will learn what DHCP, why DHCP is used, how to configure DHCP server, how device automatically receive IP addresses, and how to test connectivity. If you found this tutorial helpful, please like the video and subscribe to the IFAS Tech. In upcoming video, I will continue sharing Cisco Packet Tracer Lab, CCNA network concept, free IT certification courses, cybersecurity tutorial, and future technology. Also check Cisco Packet Tracer playlist on this channel to continue learning step-by-step networking lab. Thank you for your watching, and I will see you in next video.